Now let's switch colors and crochet the third section. Make sure the right side of the piece is facing you, below this corner. At the position of the second single crochet, on the back of the second single crochet, pick up 2 loops. First, pick up this horizontal bar. Then, pick up a vertical line from the side. Insert your hook and pull the loop through. After pulling it through, we will crochet 4 chain stitches. After completing the 4 chain stitches, we will look from the front side next. In this chain space, crochet 1 slip stitch, then 1 single crochet. Here there are 2 half double crochets. On the back of the second double crochet out of these 2, pick up 2 loops. Pick up a vertical line first. Then pick up another connecting line below it. Then pull the yarn through with your hook. After pulling the yarn through, continue by crocheting 4 chain stitches. Once we've completed these 4 chain stitches, keep going and skip the next chain space with 2 double crochets. In the following chain space, at the position of the first double crochet out of the 2, which is on the back where you pick up 2 loops for inserting the hook, pull the yarn through. After completing the slip stitch, then continue crocheting 4 chain stitches. Next, we start looking from the front. This is the stitch where the corner ends. The first single crochet of the starting stitch. Pick up 2 threads from its back and insert the hook. Crochet a slip stitch. After completing the slip stitch, continue crocheting 4 more chain stitches. Then, we start looking from the front again, at the ear here. This position is the connection point. It's where the 2 innermost half double crochets connect, right here. From this spot on the wrong side, pick up 2 threads from behind. When picking up the 2 threads, check which 2 are more raised, and pick those 2 threads. Then continue crocheting 4 chain stitches. The next slip stitch placement is at these 2 double crochets. Then there are 3 double crochets. In the back, there are 2 double crochets. We'll work on the second double crochet's wrong side. Pick up 2 threads here. Insert the hook and slip stitch to secure. Then continue crocheting 4 chain stitches. Next, the insertion point for the following stitch will be at the insertion position is at. Next, the insertion point for the following stitch will be at. If viewed from the front side, there's 1 half double crochet inside this chain space, and 1 single crochet. Then there are 2 slip stitches crocheted. We'll locate the second slip stitch on the wrong side. Then on the back of the second slip stitch, pick up 2 threads. Insert the hook and slip stitch. Then continue crocheting 4 chain stitches. We'll find the insertion position from the right side. Here there are 2 single crochets. This is a half double crochet. Then the next stitch is a half double crochet. At the location of the next double crochet, we pick up 2 threads on the back ridge of the chain. Slip stitch to secure. Then continue crocheting 4 chain stitches. Still start from the front side to locate the position. We were just crocheting at the position of this double crochet. Here there are 2 double crochets, 4 double crochets, 6 double crochets, 7 double crochets. On the last 7th double crochet, insert the hook from its back, and slip stitch to secure. After securing, Then continue crocheting 4 chain stitches. After completing the 4 chain stitches, we were just on the back of the last double crochet. Secured with a slip stitch. Here are 2 half double crochets. Here are 2 single crochets. We crocheted 1 half double crochet in this hole, 1 single crochet. Then comes the slip stitch, slip stitch. There are 2 slip stitches here. The first slip stitch counted from right to left, which is this position. Pick up 2 threads from the back. Because the slip stitch is relatively harder to identify, it's not that easy to recognize. Everyone can pick up 2 threads near it. Just the 2 more protruding threads will do. Slip stitch. Then continue crocheting 4 chain stitches afterward. After completing 4 chain stitches, there is a slip stitch here. 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet. For the second one, you need 2 double crochets. We are going to work them in the second stitch. The second double crochet of the 2 is this one right here. Then insert the hook from the back. Pick up 2 threads for a slip stitch. After completing the slip stitch, continue crocheting 4 chain stitches. Then, from the front side, locate the half double crochet on this ear. Then look for the corresponding spot on the back. Pick up 2 threads. Here, when we pick up the 2 threads, just choose the 2 threads that are raised. It doesn't matter which 2 threads they are. Slip stitch to secure them. After securing, continue crocheting 4 chain stitches. Then finish with a slip stitch on the 2 threads where the first stitch was inserted. After completing the slip stitch, the first round of the third section is finished. Now let's move on to the second round. Insert the crochet hook into the first chain space. Work a slip stitch. Then crochet 3 chain stitches as the beginning chains. These 3 chain stitches count as 1 double crochet. Yarn over. Insert the hook into the same chain space. Crochet 5 double crochets. After completing the 5 double crochets, together with the 1 double crochet from the beginning chain, that makes a total of 6 double crochets. Next, yarn over, and insert the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 5 double crochets. After completing the 5 double crochets, move the hook to the next stitch and insert it there. Crochet 6 double crochets. After completing the 6 double crochets, the first side is now finished. Next, let's crochet a corner. Crochet 2 chains. These 2 chains will serve as our corner position. Next, yarn over, and insert the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 6 double crochets. After completing the 6 double crochets, move to the next chain space, and insert the hook there. Crochet 5 double crochets. After crocheting 5 double crochets, once completed, yarn over and insert the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 6 double crochets. 6 double crochets. After completing them, this finishes the second side. Next, crochet 2 chains. This creates a corner. Continue by inserting the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 6 double crochets. In the next chain space, crochet 5 double crochets. When you reach the corner position, crochet 6 double crochets here. At the corner, crochet 2 chains. Then crochet 6 more double crochets. 5 double crochets. 6 double crochets. 2 chains. Everyone, follow the pattern chart. Complete the remaining chain spaces with the corresponding stitches. For the last chain space, after completing the stitches, make 2 chains, then slip stitch directly into the third chain from the hook, the beginning chain. After completing the slip stitch, the second round is done. Now let's move on to the third round. Enlarge the loop on the hook slightly, then insert the hook into this chain space. Bring the yarn through. crochet a slip stitch. Take this strand of yarn and bring it to the chain space at the corner of our crocheting. Next, crochet 3 chains as the beginning chain. These 3 chains for the beginning chain still count as 1 double crochet. Use a stitch marker to mark the 3rd chain position. Then crochet 2 more chains. Yarn over and insert the hook into the chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets. 2 double crochets. After completing the stitches, this forms an incomplete corner. Next, we will crochet the first side. Yarn over and insert the hook into the first stitch. The first stitch here is the position of the 3rd chain from the beginning chain of 3 chains. This is the 3rd chain position. This is the position where you insert for the slip stitch. Crochet 1 double crochet. Then insert into the 2nd stitch. The 2nd stitch is picking up this yarn and this yarn. These 2 yarns form the 2nd stitch. After that, correspondingly crochet double crochets until you reach the 2nd corner position. Here, the first side is completed. Now, let's crochet the 2nd corner position. Yarn over and insert the hook into the chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets. 2 chains, then 2 double crochets. This completes the 2nd corner position. Now let's move on to the 2nd side. Yarn over and insert the hook into the first stitch. Correspondingly crochet 6 double crochets in sequence. After completing the 6 double crochets, continue with the 7th double crochet. Yarn over again when you reach the pointed end of the ear. Then we start counting from this stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up 2 threads from the back of the 4th stitch. Then continue to pick up 2 more threads from the back. Go back and insert into the next stitch on the main piece. Crochet 1 double crochet. Yarn over again, and insert the hook into the next stitch. Continue crocheting 5 double crochets in sequence. After completing these 5 double crochets, we just picked up the 2 threads from the back of this single crochet, then continue counting down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 6th stitch, pick up the 2 threads from the back of this single crochet, then secure them by picking up. Let's yarn over first. Pick up the horizontal bar at the back. Then pick up this vertical line. And then insert into the next stitch on the main piece. Crochet 1 double crochet, then yarn over and continue, inserting into the next stitch. Work double crochets corresponding to each stitch. In total, you will have worked 4 double crochets. This completes the 2nd side. Now let's move on to the 3rd corner position. Yarn over, crochet 2 double crochets at the corner position. 2 chain stitches and 2 double crochets. After completing the 3rd corner position, yarn over again, insert into the next stitch. Work 4 double crochets in sequence. After completing the 4 double crochets, proceed to secure it with 1 stitch. This is where we secured it last time. Starting from the last securing point, count downwards. Here's the 1st stitch, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th stitch. At the 9th stitch, on the wrong side, pick up its 2 strands of yarn. Secure it in place. First, pick up the horizontal bar on the back. Then, pick up the vertical strand of yarn. After picking them up, go back to the main piece and insert your hook. Work 1 double crochet. Next, continue by inserting your hook into the next stitch. Work 7 double crochets in sequence. After completing the 7 double crochets, secure with another stitch at the spot where we just secured it. Count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Insert your hook at the 6th stitch position. Yarn over. Pick up the 2 back loops of this stitch. Then insert your hook into the main piece. Crochet 1 double crochet. Next, yarn over and insert your hook into the next stitch. Work 4 double crochets in sequence. After completing the 4 double crochets, the third side is now finished. Let's move on to the 4th corner position. Yarn over and insert your hook into the chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets, 2 chains, 2 double crochets. Now let's crochet the 4th side. Yarn over and insert your hook into the first stitch. Work 4 double crochets in sequence. After completing the 4 double crochets, then secure with 1 stitch. Start from the next stitch after the last secured single crochet. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Insert your hook into the 9th stitch. Pick up the 2 threads on the wrong side. Then insert it into the next stitch on the main piece. Crochet 1 double crochet. Continue inserting your hook into the next stitch. Work 5 double crochets in sequence. After completing the 5 double crochets, then secure it with 1 more stitch from the stitch we just secured. Count the next stitches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the 6th stitch position, yarn over. Pick up the 2 threads on the wrong side of this stitch. Crochet 1 double crochet. Next, insert your hook into the following stitch. Work 6 double crochets corresponding to the stitches. After completing the 6 double crochets, we have now completed the 4th row of stitching. Next, we will fill in the first corner position to make it complete. Fill it in fully. Add 1 double crochet stitch. Then slip stitch in the 3rd chain stitch position of the turning chain. After completing the slip stitch, the 3rd round is now finished. Let's move on to the 4th round. Enlarge the loop on the hook a little bit. Insert the hook into the chain space and slip stitch. Next, crochet 3 chain stitches as the beginning chain. These 3 chains count as 1 double crochet stitch. These 3 chains are considered as 1 double crochet stitch. Then crochet 2 more chain stitches. Wrap the yarn over the hook again. Insert the hook into the chain space. Start by crocheting 1 double crochet stitch. Wrap the yarn again and crochet the 2nd double crochet stitch. When we crochet the 2nd double crochet, we need to secure this small corner. Wrap the yarn over the hook. On the wrong side of this small corner, pick up 2 strands of yarn. Then pull it through the chain space. Crochet 1 double crochet stitch. This completes the first incomplete corner. Next, wrap the yarn and start crocheting the first side. Insert the hook into the first stitch. Crochet double crochets corresponding to each stitch, working evenly without increasing or decreasing. Crochet until you reach the 2nd corner position. The first side is now completed. Next, let's work on the 2nd corner position. When crocheting the first double crochet, wrap the yarn over the hook to secure the corner. Pick up 2 strands of yarn from the back. Insert the hook and pull through the chain space. Crochet 1 double crochet stitch. Then continue by inserting the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 1 double crochet, 2 chain stitches, and 2 double crochets. This completes the second corner. Now, let's move on to the second side. Yarn over, insert the hook into the first stitch. Crochet 5 double crochets in sequence. 5 double crochets. After completing this section, insert the hook into the next stitch. Yarn over, pull the yarn through, work a double crochet, incomplete stitch, then, at the pointed shape of the ears corner, pick up 2 strands from the wrong side. Pull the yarn through. After pulling through, pass directly through the 2 loops on the hook. Next, yarn over and insert the hook into the following stitch. Crochet corresponding double crochets in sequence. Continue crocheting until you reach the corner position. Crochet 1 or 2 double crochets, 2 chains, then 2 double crochets. Next, continue crocheting double crochets along the third side according to the stitch count. At the fourth corner position, crochet 2 double crochets, 2 chains, 2 double crochets. Let's follow the chart and crochet up to the fourth corner position. At the fourth corner position, after finishing the crocheting, move on to crochet the fourth side. Yarn over and insert the hook into the first stitch. Crochet 15 double crochets in sequence. 15 double crochets. Once completed, yarn over again, and insert the hook into the next stitch. Crochet 1 double crochet, incomplete double crochet, then, pick up 2 strands from the back of the corner. Bring the yarn through. Pull it directly through the 2 loops on the hook. This completes 1 double crochet, yarn over again, and insert the hook into the next stitch. Crochet 5 double crochets corresponding to the stitches in sequence. 5 double crochets. After completing this, the fourth side is done. Next, we will finish the first incomplete corner. Crochet 1 double crochet into the chain space. Slip stitch into the third chain of the turning chain. That completes the fourth round. Now let's move on to the fifth round. Enlarge the loop on the hook a bit. Insert the hook into the chain space. Crochet 1 slip stitch, then make 3 chains for the beginning chain. These 3 chains count as 1 double crochet. Then crochet 2 more chains, yarn over and insert the hook into the chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets. This creates the first incomplete corner. Now let's move on to the first side. Yarn over and insert the hook into the first stitch. Crochet 4 double crochets in sequence. 4 double crochets. After completing them, yarn over again. We secure this large corner from the wrong side. Pick up 2 strands of yarn. Then insert the hook into the next stitch of the main piece. Pull through directly, crochet 1 double crochet. After securing it, yarn over again, insert the hook into the next stitch. Crochet 10 stitches in sequence, corresponding to each stitch, 5 double crochets. 15 double crochets. After completing the crocheting, yarn over again, secure this large corner. Pick up 2 strands of yarn from the wrong side. Then go back to the main part and insert the hook into the next stitch. Crochet 1 more double crochet. After finishing the double crochet, yarn over and insert the hook into the next stitch. Crochet 4 double crochets corresponding to each stitch in sequence. After completing the 4 double crochets, the first row is finished. Now let's crochet the second corner. Yarn over and insert the hook into the chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets, then 2 chains, and 2 more double crochets. After finishing the second corner, for the remaining second side, crochet into the corresponding stitches. Work evenly without increasing or decreasing. Crochet double crochets. The corner will be in the same position as the second corner. Then follow the chart instructions to crochet until the fourth side. After completing the fourth side, Continue by finishing the first corner. Crochet 1 double crochet, then slip stitch, at the third chain position of the turning chain. After completing the slip stitch, crochet 1 chain and then fasten off the yarn. After fastening off, hide the yarn tail carefully. Then trim any excess yarn tails. Once trimming is done, Motif 3 is now complete. Next, let's move on to Motif 4. Compared to the motifs explained earlier, Motif 4 is slightly different. It's relatively simple. The stitch techniques used are all basic ones. Let's start the demonstration now. Hold the yarn and crochet hook with your left hand. Wrap the yarn clockwise. Pull the yarn through the starting chain. After completing the starting chain, crochet 20 chain stitches. Once the 20 chain stitches are completed, return and insert the hook into the half of the V-shaped loop on the second to last stitch. Crochet 1 slip stitch. When making the slip stitch here, pull it a little tighter. Now let's start crocheting the first round. Crochet 2 chain stitches as the beginning chain. These 2 chain stitches count as 1/2 double crochet. Place a stitch marker at the position of the second chain stitch to mark it as the first half double crochet. Next, flip the work over. Insert the hook into the V-shaped loop of the second to last chain stitch. This is the last stitch in the chain. Here is the V-shaped loop of the second to last stitch. This is where you will insert the hook. Crochet 1 single crochet. Then, in the next V-shaped loop, crochet 1 slip stitch. Next, continue by inserting the hook into the following braid. Crochet 1 single crochet, 2 half double crochets. One single crochet, 1 slip stitch. Continue repeating the pattern of 1 single crochet and 2 half double crochets. 1 single crochet and 1 slip stitch form a group pattern. Repeat this group 2 more times. After completing the 2 repeated groups, there will be 2 V-shaped loops remaining. Insert the hook into the first V-shaped loop. Crochet 1 single crochet. For the last V-shaped loop, crochet 1 half double crochet, then slip stitch. Finally, join at the second chain of the beginning chain. This is the position marked by the stitch marker. After completing the slip stitch, crochet 1 chain and fasten off the yarn. Finally, hide the ending yarn tail. Trim any excess tails. Hide them on the wrong side of the work. After trimming the yarn tails, turn the motif. This side has the starting yarn tail. It's where we began with 20 chains. Then flip it over. Place the motif we just completed facing inward, with the 20 chains facing outward. Now let's start the second round. On the first round, at the last stitch, opposite the half double crochet, where you ended, which is the same position, where the half double crochet was inserted, insert the hook, and change to a new yarn. When switching colors, leave about 20 centimeters of yarn below, then bring the yarn through, and make 1 chain stitch as the beginning chain. Insert the hook into the first stitch, which is the same position where you started. Crochet 1 single crochet. Then insert the hook into the next stitch, corresponding to the position of this single crochet. Crochet 1 single crochet increase. For this yarn tail, we will only hide it for 2 stitches. And there's no need to hide it afterward, then leave it at the back for later use. Continue with the crochet hook, and insert it into the next stitch to crochet 1 single crochet. Insert the hook into the next stitch, and crochet the second single crochet, then continue with the third single crochet. For the next stitch, crochet 1 single crochet increase. Afterward, follow the pattern of 3 single crochets, and 1 single crochet increase as a group. Repeat this pattern for 3 groups. In total, you will crochet 4 groups. After completing the 4th group, insert the hook into the remaining 2 stitches, and crochet 2 single crochets in order. When we reach the last few stitches, make sure to handle the starting yarn tail by hide the yarn tail while crocheting. After completing the last 2 single crochets, join with a slip stitch on the first single crochet. Once the slip stitch is done, crochet 1 chain and fasten off the yarn. After fastening off, the second round is complete. Take the reserved yarn tail and insert it into the sewing needle, then, at the middle of the braid in the first round, thread the needle and secure it step by step. When threading, go through the wrong side of these 2 lines. These 2 threads are on the back. The front will look like this after threading. Then sew 2 rounds in sequence. After completing the first round, it will look like this. Then return to the starting point. Match the line and sew another round accordingly. After finishing the sewing, hide the yarn tail securely at the end, and cut off the excess tail. This way, one position of the first round is sewn together. The shaping is now complete. Next, switch colors to start crocheting the third round. With your crochet hook, insert it into the first slip stitch of the second round. Pull the yarn through, then crochet a chain stitch as the beginning chain. Insert the crochet hook again into the same spot. Crochet a single crochet increase. Then insert the hook into the next stitch. Work 4 single crochets sequentially. Following this, continue with the pattern of 1 single crochet increase and 4 single crochets, making a group of 5 stitches. Repeat this pattern for 4 more groups. In total, you will have completed 5 groups. After finishing the last group, join with a slip stitch in the first stitch of the starting chain. After completing the slip stitch, the third round is finished. Now let's move on to the fourth round. First, we will make the beginning chain. Start with 1 chain stitch. When crocheting the second chain stitch, switch colors. This completes the 2 chain beginning chain. Here, these 2 chain stitches count as 1/2 double crochet. Let's place a stitch marker here. When we finish this round with a slip stitch, we will pick up this blue strand of yarn and the red-pink strand at the back, and pull them together as 1 slip stitch. While marking here, include this strand together in the marker. Next, yarn over with the crochet hook and insert it into the second stitch. This here is the first stitch. This is where you insert into the second stitch. Bring the yarn through. Work a HDC2 puff. First, make 2 incomplete half double crochets. After completing those, we will switch to the blue yarn. Leave the pink yarn here. and switch to the blue yarn, then yarn over and pull through all loops at once. After pulling through, continue working on the top. These 2 loops are the stitches for our puff stitch. They belong to the stitch of the puff. Next, wrap the yarn around your hook. Then continue by inserting the hook into the next stitch. Work a half double crochet increase. This means in this single stitch, you will work 2 half double crochets. As we crochet, keep this yarn at the back all the time. Press it down and hide it. For the next stitch, continue with a half double crochet increase, then work until you reach the second half double crochet, stopping at the incomplete stage. Now switch to the pink yarn. Pull it through. The pattern for our first group is, start with 1 DC2 bobble, followed by 2 half double crochets. When you reach the last half double crochet position, switch the yarn color there, then yarn over with the crochet hook. Continue by inserting the hook into the next stitch. Work 1 DC2 bobble. Pay attention here, when working the DC2 bobble, stop at the incomplete stage, and switch back to the blue yarn. Pull it through. Next, yarn over again. Continue by inserting the hook into the next stitch. Crochet 2 half double crochet increase stitches in sequence. When you reach the last half double crochet increase stitch, switch back to the pink yarn. Moving forward, we will follow the pattern of 1 puff stitch and 2 half double crochet increase stitches. Repeat this pattern for 7 more groups. After completing the pattern, on the remaining 2 stitches, start by crocheting 1 HDC2 puff. Then work the final stitch. Crochet a half double crochet increase stitch. After completing the stitching, our first stitch position was a beginning chain of 2 chain stitches. Now, insert the hook into this first stitch and crochet another half double crochet. Once the half double crochet is completed, slip stitch at the position marked by the stitch marker. After completing the slip stitch, fasten off the yarn. Next, we will crochet the 5th round. At our slip stitch position, let's first mark it with a stitch marker, then insert the hook into the bobble stitch and crochet a slip stitch. We don't need to tighten this slip stitch. Next, with the hook, insert it into the next stitch and crochet 1 half double crochet, 1 TR, and 1 TR 2 in 1. One more treble crochet. In the next stitch, crochet another TR 2 in 1. Then, insert the hook into the following stitch, and crochet a treble crochet. 1 half double crochet. This completes our first group of patterns. Now, let's demonstrate another group. Insert the hook into one stitch of the bobble stitch, and make a slip stitch. Next, yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch, crochet a half double crochet, then continue with double crochets. Treble crochet. TR 2 in 1. Treble crochet. TR 2 in 1. Treble crochet. double crochet, half double crochet. This completes the second group of patterns. For the rest, follow the stitching pattern of the first 2 groups. Repeat and crochet 3 more groups. In total, you will crochet 5 groups. When we reach the 5th group, the last half double crochet stitch should be worked into the stitch marked by the stitch marker. This is the stitch where the slip stitch is located. That's where you'll do your final crochet stitch. After completing it, directly pick up the 2 chains of the slip stitch from the first stitch. Insert the hook into these 2 chain loops. Slip stitch. After completing the slip stitch, the 5th round is now finished. Next, we'll move on to the 6th round. Insert the crochet hook directly into the next stitch. Crochet 1 slip stitch, then crochet 1 chain stitch. Continue by inserting the hook into the same position. Crochet 1 single crochet, then continue by inserting the hook into the next stitch. Crochet 1 single crochet, crochet 1 single crochet increase. Crochet 1 half double crochet increase. Then crochet another single crochet increase. Crochet 1 single crochet. After completing the single crochet, insert the hook into the half double crochet stitch from the previous row. Pull the yarn through, work a single crochet, leave the last stitch unworked, incomplete. Then, skip the slip stitch position without crocheting. Directly insert the hook into the half double crochet stitch of the next petal. Insert the hook, pull the yarn through, crochet 1 single crochet decrease. After completing this, the first group is finished. Now, I will demonstrate another group of crochet stitches. Insert the hook into the next stitch. Crochet 1 single crochet, then 1 single crochet increase. Follow with 1 half double crochet. Then crochet 1 half double crochet increase. Match it to this part here. Continue with another half double crochet. 1 more half double crochet increase. Follow with 1 single crochet increase. Then 1 single crochet. Next, crochet 1 single crochet decrease. After that, continue as follows. Everyone follows the pattern of the second group. Refer to the chart. Finish crocheting the remaining petals. Crochet until you reach the single crochet position. For the last stitch position, it should connect to the first fabric piece. Crochet 1 decrease stitch. On our first fabric piece here, there are 2 single crochets crocheted, so this half double crochet position is left unworked. Directly insert into the single crochet of the first petal. Insert the hook and make a slip stitch. After completing the slip stitch, the 6th round is finished. Now let's move on to the 7th round. Crochet 1 chain, then continue crocheting. Insert the hook into the next stitch. Crochet 3 single crochets and 1 single crochet increase in sequence. Here we start with 1 chain stitch. This counts as a slip stitch. Then continue crocheting. Insert the hook into the next stitch. Crochet 2 single crochets and 1 single crochet increase in sequence. 2 single crochets. 1 single crochet increase, then 3 single crochets. After completing the 3 single crochets, move to the decrease stitch from the previous row, and crochet 1 slip stitch. This completes the first group of the pattern. Following the same pattern, crochet a total of 5 groups. After completing the last group, slip stitch onto the first slip stitch. Once the slip stitch is done, crochet 1 chain stitch. Break the yarn, then weave in the yarn tail. Finally, hide the yarn tail. Trim any excess tails. After trimming the yarn tails, the 7th round is complete. Now let's switch colors to crochet the 8th round. Insert the hook at the last slip stitch from the previous round, which is the last single crochet before that. Start from this position, count 1, 2, 3, and insert the hook into the back of the third to last single crochet, picking up 2 loops. Pull the loop through. After pulling through, this will be our first secured point. Next, crochet 4 chain stitches. After completing the 4 chain stitches, we'll secure the next point on the second petal. Find the first single crochet increase from round 6. This is a single crochet here. There are 2 single crochets and 1 single crochet increase. At the back of the first single crochet in the increase, pick up the other 2 loops to insert the hook and secure it. Next, crochet 4 chain stitches. From the right side, find the next stitch to secure. In round 5, there is a TR2 in 1. Here in the middle is a treble crochet, and on this side, there's also a TR2 in 1. On the back of the middle treble crochet, pick up the 2 loops. Insert the hook, and slip stitch to secure it. After securing it, then continue with 4 more chain stitches. After finishing the 4 chain stitches, once it's done, still start from the right side to find the point to secure. On the 6th round, at the single crochet increase position. Here is a decrease. Here is a single crochet, here is a single crochet increase. The single crochet increase here has 2 stitches. On the stitch that's on the far left of this stitch, insert the hook. Pick up 2 strands of yarn. Join with a slip stitch to secure. Then continue crocheting 4 chain stitches. From the right side, find the next point to secure. Start from the first single crochet of the next petal. Count 1, 2, 3. At the position of the third single crochet in the 7th round, pick up 2 strands of yarn from the back to secure. Now crochet 6 chain stitches. From the right side, find the next point to secure. It's still on this petal. In the 5th round, here is a treble crochet increase. In the 5th round, this part is. In the 5th round, here is a treble crochet increase. The one in the middle is a treble crochet. This side is a treble crochet increase. We are at the second treble crochet increase of the first group. This stitch on the treble crochet increase. Then from the wrong side, find its 2 strands of yarn. Pick up the 2 strands of yarn. Join with a slip stitch to secure. Then crochet 5 chain stitches. After completing the 5 chain stitches, find the next securing point on the right side. We are at the first single crochet position of the next petal. This is the single crochet position. Then from the wrong side, pick up the 2 strands of yarn. Insert the hook and pull through with a slip stitch. Then crochet 6 chain stitches. We still need to find the next securing point on the right side. Here, this is where our previous securing point was. Let's start counting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on the 6th stitch. And on this single crochet, pick up 2 strands of yarn from the wrong side and secure it. After securing, continue crocheting 6 chain stitches. Next, we'll work from the right side. Find the next stitch for a securing point. Here is the point we just secured. The point we secured is this one. Below the single crochet is a half double crochet increase. Then here is a half double crochet. Here is another half double crochet increase. Below that is a single crochet increase. We will work on the 2 single crochets from the single crochet increase. On the single crochets, take the stitch on the left side. From the back, pick up 2 threads and secure it with a slip stitch. After securing, crochet 5 chain stitches. Next, find the secured point from the front. We will still look for it on the 6th round. At the next petal position, there is 1 single crochet. Here is a single crochet increase. On this single crochet increase position, we will target the single crochet on the right side of the increase. Behind this single crochet, pull 2 threads to secure it. After securing, continue to crochet 6 chain stitches. For the next stitch, we will work on the fixed point from the 7th round. Insert the hook into the same petal. We start with the pattern from the beginning of this petal. 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, 3 single crochets, 1 single crochet increase. Then, at the next single crochet increase position, behind this single crochet, pick up 2 threads from the back and insert the hook. Slip stitch to secure. After the slip stitch, continue crocheting 6 chain stitches. Next, find the next fixed point from the right side. Here is our fixed point. This is the last stitch of the petal before it ends. Insert the hook into the back of this single crochet to secure it. After securing, continue crocheting 5 chain stitches. Then, find the next fixed point. It is located in the 5th round here. Still at the position of the middle treble crochet. This is a treble crochet increase. This is a treble crochet, and this is a treble crochet increase. This is the first treble crochet increase. Pick up 2 strands from the back of the treble crochet. Insert the hook, pull through, and secure it with a slip stitch. Then crochet 6 chain stitches. At the first fixed points position, join with a slip stitch. After completing the slip stitch, the 8th round is done. Now, move on to crocheting the 9th round. Let's start working on the 9th circle. Return the hook to our second to last chain stitch. Insert the hook into the hole, then crochet a slip stitch. After completing the slip stitch, continue by crocheting 2 chain stitches as a beginning chain. These 2 chain stitches for the beginning chain count as 1 half double crochet, then crochet 2 more chain stitches. Next, yarn over and insert the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 4 half double crochets. After completing the 4 half double crochets, yarn over, and continue by inserting the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 5 half double crochets. Insert the hook into the next chain space, and crochet 4 half double crochets. After completing them, insert the hook into the next chain space, and crochet 4 half double crochets. After finishing the 4 half double crochets, end this section by moving from this chain stitch to the next chain space. That's it, with a total of 4 chain spaces completed for our first side. Now let's move on to the second corner position. Crochet 2 chains. These 2 chains will be the second corner. Next, yarn over, and insert the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 6 half double crochets. From now on, we'll follow the chart instructions. In the corresponding chain space, crochet the matching number of half double crochets. At the corner position, crochet 2 chains. The first side has 4 chain spaces, while the other 3 sides each have 3 chain spaces. Follow the chart to complete the crocheting. For the last chain space, crochet 5 half double crochets. The 2 chains from the standing stitch count as 1 half double crochet. Altogether, that makes 6 half double crochets. Once completed, slip stitch into the second chain position of the standing stitch. After completing that, the 9th round is finished. Now let's move on to the 10th round. Loosen the loop on the hook a bit. Insert the hook into the chain space, and make a slip stitch to bring the yarn through the chain space. Bring the yarn to the chain space, then crochet 3 chains as the beginning chain. Here, these 3 chains count as 1 double crochet. Place a stitch marker on the 3rd chain position. Then crochet 2 chains. Yarn over and insert the hook into the chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets. That completes the first incomplete corner. Now move on to the first side. Yarn over and insert the hook into the first stitch. Work double crochets evenly, matching each corresponding stitch without increasing or decreasing. Continue crocheting until you reach the second corner position. Keep working until you reach the second corner. After completing the first side, move on to the second corner. Yarn over and insert the hook into the chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets, 2 chains and 2 double crochets. After finishing the second corner, continue with the second side. Yarn over and insert the hook into the first stitch. Start by crocheting 4 double crochets. When working the 5th double crochet, yarn over the hook first, at the corresponding 7th round of this petal. Here is the first single crochet increase. We are on the left side of the second single crochet increase. Right after this stitch, pick up 2 loops, and secure it. After inserting, insert again into the next stitch of the main body. And crochet 1 double crochet, yarn over and insert the hook into the next stitch. Work double crochets corresponding to each stitch. Continue crocheting until you reach the 3rd corner position. After completing the second side, move on to crochet the 3rd corner position. Yarn over and insert the hook into the corner position. Crochet 2 double crochets, then 2 chain stitches, followed by 2 more double crochets. After completing, continue crocheting the 3rd side. Yarn over and insert the hook into the first stitch. Crochet 5 double crochets in sequence. After completing the 5 double crochets, when crocheting the 6th double crochet, yarn over again. Locate the corresponding petal where the first single crochet increase of round 7 is placed. This is the second single crochet increase. On the left side of the 3rd single crochet increase. On the back of this single crochet stitch. Pick up 2 strands of yarn and secure it. After picking up, insert the hook into the next stitch on the main body. Crochet 1 double crochet, then yarn over again. Continue by inserting the hook into the next stitch. Crochet 5 double crochets in sequence. After completing the 5 double crochets, when crocheting the 6th one, locate the first single crochet increase of the corresponding petal. This is the right side of that stitch. Pick up 2 strands of yarn from the back of this single crochet. Then insert the hook into the next stitch on the main body. Crochet 1 double crochet. Then continue to crochet 5 more double crochets corresponding to the next stitches. This completes the 3rd side. Now, let's move on to the 4th corner position. Yarn over, at the corner position, crochet 2 double crochets and 2 chain stitches. 2 double crochets. After completing, continue with the fourth side. Yarn over, insert the hook into the first stitch. Crochet 12 double crochets, corresponding to each stitch in sequence. After completing the 12 double crochets, when you reach the 13th stitch, yarn over again, for the corresponding petal. Locate the first single crochet increase first, then find the second single crochet increase, at the second single crochet increase. On the back of the first single crochet on the right, pick up 2 strands of yarn. Secure it in place. Insert the hook into the main piece. Crochet 1 double crochet. After completing the double crochet, continue crocheting 4 more double crochets corresponding to each stitch. When you reach the 4th double crochet, it should be at the second chain of the beginning chain. The chain stitch is located right here. When we started, we crocheted 1 slip stitch to bring the yarn to the chain space. This brings the yarn into the chain space, so this stitch might not be very obvious. Make sure you don't overlook it. If you ignore it, you'll end up missing a stitch. You would otherwise start directly from the second chain after the slip stitch. Crochet into the second chain. Insert your hook here. Crochet 1 double crochet. That's how it works. We have now completed the last 4 double crochets. After finishing them, the 4th edge is also completed. Finally, we will fill in the first incomplete corner. Add 1 more double crochet to make it complete. Then slip stitch to join. Continue with a slip stitch at the 3rd chain of the beginning chain position. Once the slip stitch is done, the 10th round is now completed. Let's move on to crocheting the 11th round. Insert the hook into the chain space. Slip stitch to bring the yarn to the chain space. Then crochet 3 chains as the beginning chain. These 3 chains count as 1 double crochet. Next, crochet 2 more double crochets. Yarn over, still working in the same chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets. After completing the 2 double crochets, this is the first incomplete corner. Now let's move on to crocheting the first side. Yarn over, insert the hook into the first stitch. Crochet 7 double crochets in sequence. After completing the 7 double crochets, when crocheting the 8th double crochet, secure the petal in place. On the 7th round of this petal, start by locating the first increase stitch on the next single crochet stitch after the first single crochet increase on the back. Pick up 2 strands of yarn, secure it in place. After picking up, insert the hook into the main piece. Crochet 1 double crochet. After completing the double crochet, yarn over again, insert the hook into the next stitch. Crochet 5 double crochets in sequence. After completing the 5 double crochets, when inserting into the next stitch, secure it in place. While securing here, locate the first increase. Then find the second single crochet increase and the 3rd single crochet increase. On the back of the right single crochet, pick up 2 strands of yarn and yarn over. Then pick up the stitch from the main piece. Crochet 1 double crochet. After completing the double crochet, yarn over next. Continue to match the corresponding stitches, and crochet 7 double crochets. After completing the 7 double crochets, we have finished the first row. Now let's work on the second corner position. Yarn over. Insert the hook into the chain space, and crochet 2 double crochets. 2 chain stitches. 2 double crochets. After completing them, the second corner position is done. After finishing the second corner, the second side corresponds to the stitches, and you crochet evenly without increasing or decreasing. The third corner, like the third one and the fourth corner, are identical to the second corner we just did. Follow the chart to complete the remaining edges and corners. After finishing the fourth side, we will then fill in the first incomplete corner. Crochet 1 double crochet, then slip stitch at the third chain of the beginning chain position. After completing the slip stitch, the 11th round is done. Round 11 is now completed. Now let's start on round 12. Insert the hook directly into the chain space. Bring the yarn through the chain hole. The method for round 12 is quite simple. Unlike the flower motif, there are no specific points to secure. At each corner position, crochet 2 double crochets, 2 chains, and 2 double crochets again. For each side, match the corresponding stitches. Work even without increasing or decreasing. Follow the chart to complete round 12. After finishing round 12, motif 4 is now completed. Next, let's start on motif 5. Motif 5 begins with a magic ring, and is crocheted back and forth into a triangle-shaped piece. The overall stitch pattern only uses basic double crochets, single crochets, and chains. The crochet method is relatively simple. Let's start the demonstration below. Hold the yarn with your left hand. Wrap the yarn around your middle finger twice. Then insert the hook into the loop. Pull the yarn through. Crochet 3 chain stitches as the beginning chain. These 3 chain stitches for the beginning chain count as 1 double crochet. We will use a stitch marker. Make a mark at the third chain stitch position. Yarn over the hook. Insert the hook into the starting loop. Crochet 2 double crochets. After completing the 2 double crochets, crochet 2 chain stitches, yarn over the hook, continue inserting the hook into the starting loop, crochet 3 double crochets. After completing the 3 double crochets, now it's time to pull the ring tight. First, pull the starting yarn tail. Find the movable loop. Then pull this movable loop. Tighten one loop. Next, pull the yarn tail again. Tighten the other loop. After tightening the loops, we have completed the first row. Now let's move on to the second row. Crochet 3 chain stitches as the turning chain. These 3 chain stitches for the turning chain count as 1 double crochet stitch. Let's mark it with a stitch marker. Then crochet another chain stitch. Flip the fabric piece. Yarn over the hook. Insert the hook into the second stitch. This means we leave the first stitch unworked. Insert the hook into the second stitch. Crochet 2 double crochet stitches, which means doing a double crochet increase. After completing the 2 double crochet stitches, chain 1. Here we reach the corner position. And in the chain space of the corner, crochet 1 double crochet stitch, 3 chains, 1 double crochet. Then continue with another chain stitch after finishing. Skip 1 stitch, which means do not crochet into this stitch. Insert the hook into this stitch and crochet a double crochet increase, that is, 2 double crochets. After completing them, continue with another chain stitch. Yarn over at the third chain position of the starting chain. Insert the hook at the position marked by the stitch marker. Crochet 1 double crochet. After completing the double crochet, the second row is done. Now let's move on to the third row. Chain 3 as the beginning chain. These 3 chains count as 1 double crochet. Mark it with a stitch marker. Then crochet another chain stitch. Flip the fabric piece. Yarn over the hook. Insert the hook into the chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets. 1 chain stitch. Then yarn over again. Continue by inserting the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 3 double crochets. 1 chain stitch. Now move on to the corner position. Crochet 1 double crochet at the corner position. 3 chain stitches, then 1 double crochet. Then crochet 1 more chain stitch. Insert the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 3 double crochets. 1 chain stitch. Now, insert the hook into this chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets. 1 chain stitch. After completing the stitching, finally, work on the beginning chain. Insert the hook into the position of the 3rd chain stitch. Crochet 1 more double crochet. Complete the stitching. Now, let's work on the 4th row. Crochet 3 chain stitches as the beginning chain. At the position of the 3rd stitch, place a marker with a stitch marker, then crochet 1 more chain stitch. Flip the fabric piece. Yarn over the hook. Insert the hook into the 1st chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets. 1 chain stitch. Then insert the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 3 double crochets. 1 chain stitch. Insert the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 3 double crochets. 1 chain stitch. Finally, insert the hook into the corner position. Crochet 1 double crochet. 3 chain stitches, 1 double crochet, 1 chain stitch. Then in the next chain space, crochet 3 double crochets. 1 chain stitch. In the next chain space, crochet 3 double crochets. 1 chain stitch. Now we have 1 chain space left. Then in this last chain space, crochet 2 double crochets first. 1 chain stitch. After finishing the stitching, yarn over. At the position of the 3rd chain, from the beginning chain of 3 chains, which is the 3rd stitch, insert the hook at the spot marked by the stitch marker, then crochet 1 double crochet. This completes the 4th row. For the 5th, 6th, and 7th rows, the method is identical to the 3rd and 4th rows. Follow the chart to complete the stitching. After completing the 7th row, proceed to crochet the 8th row. The pattern for the 8th row differs slightly from the 7th row, especially in the 2 corners and the turning position. The stitching rule here is a bit different. Let me demonstrate this for you. Start by crocheting 3 chain stitches as the beginning chain. In the previous rows, we always made 3 chain stitches, then crochet 1 additional chain stitch. Here, we only need to crochet 3 chain stitches, then yarn over with the hook. Insert the hook into the 1st chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets. Together with the turning chain, that makes 3 double crochets in total. Next, crochet 1 chain stitch. Afterward, match each chain space. Continue crocheting 3 double crochets and 1 chain stitch in sequence. When you reach the corner position, after completing the last group, we will move on to crochet the corner position. In the corner, crochet 1 double crochet, then 2 chain stitches, 1 double crochet, and 1 chain stitch. Next, match the chain space. Continue crocheting 3 double crochets and 1 chain stitch in sequence. Crochet until you reach this chain space. Once completed, insert the hook into the final chain space and continue crocheting. 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets. After completing the stitches, yarn over with the hook, directly place it in the position of the 3rd chain from the beginning chain. After completing the double crochet, we will now move on to crochet the 9th row. For the 9th row, follow the edge below this triangle shape. Crochet a row of single crochets along this edge. We continue without cutting the yarn. Crochet 1 chain stitch. Then insert the hook into this position, which is the stitch of our first corner. Insert the hook above it, and crochet 1 single crochet. Next, insert the hook into the post of the double crochet, and make 2 single crochets. On this double crochet, we have made 3 single crochets. Then, insert the hook into the next space, and crochet 2 single crochets. Insert the hook into the next space, crochet 3 single crochets. 2 single crochets. 3 single crochets. Then crochet 2 more single crochets. In the next space, crochet 3 single crochets. When you reach the position of the first row, make 2 single crochets in this position. Crochet 1 single crochet in the middle position. Start by crocheting 2 single crochets. Then, insert the hook into the starting yarn loop in the middle. Crochet 1 single crochet. On the other side, crochet 2 single crochets. After completing the 2 single crochets, insert the hook into the next space, crochet 3 single crochets. In the following space, crochet 2 single crochets. Then, crochet 3 single crochets. In the next space, crochet 2 single crochets. Then, 3 single crochets. 2 single crochets. Finally, in this last position, crochet 3 single crochets. After completing the crocheting, crochet 1 chain stitch, break the yarn, then, weave in the yarn tail, and trim the excess tail. After trimming the yarn tails, motif 5 is completed. Once all motifs are finished, it's time to sew them together. When joining, start from any corner of the blanket. Sew the motifs together. Use the whip stitch method for the entire process. Here, I'll demonstrate with a small sample. No matter how many ways there are to join motifs, it's all the same. Before sewing, you can use stitch markers to mark the edges where you need to sew. Mark the sewing positions of those edges. The area marked by the stitch markers is the sewing area. This includes the 2 stitches above the stitch marker for sewing. Take the color of the motif, or the color of the last round of the motif. Place the 2 fabric pieces with the wrong sides facing each other. Make sure the right side faces out. When determining the right and wrong side, it's based on the last round of single crochets. The right side of the single crochet is the right side of the piece. Here, we pick up the top half of the V-shaped loop. That means the inner 2 halves of the V-shaped loop. This is where the last row of single crochets will be. We directly pick up 1 half of the V shape. That's the position of the beginning chain. Then on this side, we also pick up half of the loop. This is the first stitch position. We sew 1 extra stitch to secure it. Then pick up half stitches in sequence. Use the whip stitch method for sewing. Adjust while sewing to ensure symmetry. Make sure both edges are symmetrical. When you reach the end, the 2 stitches marked by the stitch marker should align in the same position after completing the final stitch of the sewing. Sew 1 more stitch to secure it. Once secured, bring the yarn to the wrong side. Tie a knot and fasten it. break the yarn. Pick up any yarn tail. Insert the hook twice. Secure and weave in the ends. After we finish sewing these two pieces together, at the bottom, place a stitch marker on the position of the first single crochet. Then, for the other chain stitch in the middle, which is the position of the chain stitch below, mark it with a stitch marker. Then, mark the half side of the first stitch V shape with a stitch marker. Place a marker here. Next, for our piece 3 and piece 4. Both are located above the two chains. At this chain stitch, on this side as well, it's the chain stitch above the two chains. Mark it with a stitch marker. Similarly, start from the first stitch on this side. Begin from the edge we need to sew together. Here, it's the chain stitch above the two chains. This chain stitch right here, after marking it with a stitch marker, we will sew it together using yarn. Follow the line and match the stitch markers to the corresponding markers. Sew and adjust as you go. Make sure every position marked by the stitch markers corresponds correctly. They should all be in the same stitch, and that's how you do it. And it ends here. Let's sew it like this. We'll start by sewing these two pieces together. Wrong sides facing each other, and the right side faces out. When we start with the first stitch, take an extra stitch for reinforcement, then secure it in place. After that, remove the stitch marker. When you reach the last stitch of the sewing, pick up the next one in sequence. Half stitch. Next, we'll connect it to this corner. Here we connect. Right here, our last stitch connects these 3 half V-shaped loops. After the connection is done, start by using this fabric piece. Match it with the other piece for sewing. Start directly from the position of the first stitch. Still insert into the position of the first stitch. Sew one more stitch to secure it. Then pick up and sew the half stitches in sequence. Sew until you reach this stitch marker. The marked stitch corresponds to this stitch marker. When sewing the last stitch, sew it provisionally first. Then sew one more stitch here. Next, we'll join motif 3. Sew an extra stitch to secure it. Continue sewing by matching the corresponding stitches. Adjust while sewing. Sew until you reach the last 2 marker positions. For the final stitch here, we need to connect it to the first half chain on this side, and sew them together. Here, we have already passed through the half side chain of the last stitch, and then insert your hook into the marked stitch indicated by the stitch marker. This corresponds to the first half side chain on the marked side. Good luck! Then go through it again to secure it in place. Good luck! After securing it, we will now connect this piece to the edge of this fabric piece. Here, for the first stitch, it still connects to the stitch we just secured. Specifically, it's the first stitch that we already fixed earlier. Sew until the last stitch here. At the last stitch, sew one more time to secure it. After securing it, take the yarn to the wrong side. Then pick up any thread on the wrong side. Tie a knot to fix it in place. This way, we have completed sewing this strand of yarn. Next, let's sew this other yarn. When sewing, you can choose the outermost round of these 2 fabric pieces. Pick any color from this round. When we sew, start from this position. From the 2 chain stitches below, pick up 1/2 stitch. We'll begin with the first stitch. And pick it up. Sew an extra stitch to secure it. After we secure this stitch, let's check how big the hole is in this middle position. If this position here, for example, at this position, if the hole seems too large, we can add a few more stitches here. Stitch one here like this. And then add another stitch at this position. This will secure the hole properly. Then continue onward. On the next half stitch above the head, we'll proceed to sew in alignment. Keep sewing all the way to these 2 chain stitches, the chain stitch on the right, and the half side braid. This side is sewn in the same way, on the half side braid on the right. After we finish sewing these 2 pieces together, follow the diagram provided in the kit to continue connecting and sewing. After completing the sewing, we'll move on to crochet the border. Here, I'll demonstrate using a sample swatch. Let's start with the first round. At the corner of the blanket, count 5 stitches to the right from the connection point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Insert the hook into this stitch. Pull the loop out. After pulling it out, make a chain stitch as the beginning chain. Then continue crocheting. Insert the hook into the same stitch again. Crochet 1 single crochet and 2 chain stitches. Skip 2 stitches and insert the hook into the next stitch. Crochet 2 single crochets consecutively. 4 chain stitches. Then insert the hook into the first stitch, on the left of the connection point. Crochet 2 single crochets in sequence. Then 1 or 2 chain stitches. Skip 2 stitches and insert the hook into the next stitch. Crochet 6 single crochets consecutively. Two chain stitches. Skip 2 stitches and insert the hook into the next stitch. Crochet 6 single crochets corresponding to the stitches. Two chain stitches. Then skip 2 stitches, and continue by inserting the hook into the next stitch. Crochet 6 single crochets and 2 chain stitches. From now on, we will follow this pattern of 6 single crochets, 2 chain stitches, skipping 2 stitches, then continue crocheting 6 single crochets and 2 chain stitches. This is the crocheting pattern we'll use. Continue repeating it, all the way until you reach the corner position. When there are 4 stitches remaining, crochet 2 chain stitches, skip 2 stitches, then continue with 2 single crochets. At the corner position, crochet 4 chain stitches, then continue with 2 single crochets. Continue with 2 chain stitches and skip 2 stitches, then keep working back and forth. When we reach the last group, after the 2 chain stitches, there will be 5 single crochets here. Then insert the hook into the first single crochet position, and make a slip stitch. After completing the slip stitch, crochet 1 chain stitch and fasten off the yarn. This completes the first round. When we were crocheting the first round, we followed the pattern to work. At each strip connection point, there is 1 chain stitch here. If you accidentally skip a stitch, or add an extra stitch, you can make an appropriate adjustment. For skipping stitches, it's on the fabric piece below. Skip 2 stitches and leave 1 chain space here. On this side, for this part, it's on the strip piece, which is the piece below where we skip 2 stitches. Then there's 1 chain space. When crocheting normally, the stitch count is correct. If you encounter a fabric piece with 1 extra stitch, or 1 stitch less, make an appropriate adjustment. Then continue and switch colors for crocheting. For the second round of crochet, directly insert the hook into the first chain space on the left of the slip stitch. Bring the yarn through. Crochet 3 chains as the beginning chain. This will serve as the standing stitch. These 3 chains for the beginning chain count as 1 double crochet. Mark it with a stitch marker. Then yarn over and crochet. Insert the hook into the same chain space. Work 1 double crochet. Then make 3 chains. Go back to the 3rd chain from the end, and insert the hook into the space. Stitch in that spot. Complete a slip stitch to finish a picket of 3 chains. Then yarn over and continue crocheting. Still in the same chain space. Work 1 double crochet. Then make a picket with 3 chains. Next, crochet 2 more double crochets. then chain 3. After completing the 3 chains, we reach the corner position. Insert the hook at the corner position and crochet 2 double crochets. Chain 3. Return and join with a slip stitch. Crochet a picket of 3 chains. Then work 1 double crochet. Make a picket with 3 chains. Continue by inserting the hook in the same space. Crochet 2 double crochets. Chain 3. We have now completed the second group of patterns at the corner. The pattern set for the second group is complete, and it's the same as the first group. Let's demonstrate another group now. Start from the next chain space to work on the third group. Yarn over, insert the hook into the chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets. Chain 3. Then return and crochet a picket stitch. Yarn over again. Work 1 more double crochet. Make a picket with 3 chains. Then yarn over again, still insert the hook in the same position. Crochet 2 double crochets. Chain 3. That's 3 chain stitches. This completes the third group of the pattern. From now on, we will follow the previous. These 3 groups of patterns. Continue to work them in each chain space. And crochet a chain stitch in every chain space. Work a group of stitches along the inside. Keep repeating this pattern all around the circle. Crochet until you reach the last chain space. After completing the final group of the pattern, join with a slip stitch in the third chain of the beginning chain. Once the slip stitch is done, crochet 1 chain and fasten off the yarn. This completes the second round of the lace trim. Now switch colors to work the third round. Start from the chain space on the right side of the corner position. Insert the hook and pull the yarn through. After pulling the yarn through, crochet 2 chain stitches as the beginning chain. These 2 chain stitches for the beginning chain count as 1/2 double crochet. Next, yarn over with the hook. Still working in the same chain space, insert the hook. Crochet 2 more 1/2 double crochets. Then crochet 7 chain stitches. Including the 2 chain stitches from the beginning chain here. In total, you will have crocheted 3 1/2 double crochets, 7 chain stitches. This completes the first group of the pattern. Next, yarn over with the hook. Insert the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 3 1/2 double crochets. Seven chain stitches. Then continue to yarn over with the hook. Insert the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 3 1/2 double crochets. Seven chain stitches. Then continue by inserting the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 3 1/2 double crochets. 7 chain stitches. From now on, we will follow this pattern of 3 1/2 double crochets. 7 chain stitches. Continue repeating this pattern. Keep repeating until you reach the last chain space. After completing the last group, continue with a slip stitch in the second stitch position of the beginning chain. After slipping, crochet 1 chain stitch and fasten off the yarn. This completes the third round. Now, switch colors to start the fourth round. Insert the hook into the chain space at the corner position. Pull the yarn through. Crochet 3 chain stitches as the beginning chain. These 3 chain stitches count as 1 double crochet. Yarn over and crochet 1 double crochet. After completing it, place a stitch marker on this double crochet stitch. The next 2 stitches together form 1 DC2 bobble. Then, crochet 2 chain stitches. Yarn over, and crochet another DC2 bobble. Crochet 2 more chain stitches. Another DC2 bobble. 2 chains, then 1 DC2 bobble. Then crochet 2 more chains. Continue with another DC2 bobble. After completing the work, let's count. Inside this chain space, there are 5 DC2 bobbles. For the first 4 bobbles, you need to crochet 2 chains as a transition after each one. This way, the chain space at the corner position is now completed. Next, we will crochet the first chain space. Yarn over. Insert the hook into the chain space. Crochet 1 DC2 bobble. 2 chains. Then continue with another DC2 bobble. 2 chains, then repeat the bobble stitch once more. This way, we have crocheted 3 groups of DC2 bobble, 2 chains in the pattern. Then, finally, at the end, we are still working in the same chain space, and crochet 1 more bobble stitch. Next, let me demonstrate another chain space. Yarn over. Insert the hook into the next chain space. Crochet a DC2 bobble, 2 chains. Then repeat this process 2 more times. Finally, crochet 1 more DC2 bobble. This completes the second chain space. For every chain space along each side, follow the same pattern as these 2 chain spaces. Work according to this method. For chain spaces at the corner positions, follow this pattern to work them. Moving forward, refer to the chart and the pattern rules, and repeat the process for the rest of the piece. Keep crocheting until you reach this chain space. After completing the last chain space, join with a slip stitch into the stitch of the bobble, that is, the stitch of the double crochet within the bobble. Once the slip stitch is complete, make 1 chain and then break the yarn. This completes the 4th round. Next, switch colors to begin the 5th round. Insert the hook into the slip stitch, where the previous round ended, specifically into the stitch of the bobble from the last round. Insert the hook into the chain space on the left. Pull the yarn through. After pulling, make 1 chain as the beginning chain. Then continue crocheting. Still insert the hook into the same chain space. Crochet 3 single crochets. After completing the 3 single crochets, move on to the next chain space, and insert the hook. Crochet 4 single crochets. Insert the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 4 single crochets. After completing the 4 single crochets, in this group of stitches, in the last chain space, insert the hook and crochet 3 single crochets. After completing the 3 single crochets, the corner position is finished. Next, let's continue to crochet the next side. Insert the hook into the chain space of the first motif. Crochet 3 single crochets. Insert the hook into the next chain space. Crochet 3 single crochets. In the next chain space, also crochet 3 single crochets. For the entire side, we will crochet 3 single crochets in each chain space. When you reach a corner position, follow the stitch count we just completed for that corner position. Use that to guide your crocheting. Here, crochet 3 single crochets, crochet 4 single crochets, 4 single crochets, and 3 single crochets. Work according to this pattern. Everyone follow the chart, and crochet up to this chain space. After completing the last chain space, join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. After finishing the slip stitch, crochet 1 chain and fasten off the yarn. Finally, weave in the yarn tail, then trim the excess tail. Once the yarn tail is trimmed, we are done. The 5-round lace trim is now completed. After finishing, press the entire blanket to even it out. This concludes our tutorial on how to crochet the entire blanket. If you have any questions during the process, don't hesitate to reach us via our website. Susan's Family, supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.